What is up, guys? We are back here on FACEIT TV covering, of course, the closed qualifiers for the FACEIT League. Yes, that 50k league.
Did someone say raffle?
So I don't know. Did they say raffle?
I don't know. Have you checked the chat? I think someone said raffle.
Raffle.
Maybe next week.
Drop.
Maybe next week.
Drop. Raffle. Orb. Knife.
Maybe next week.
We have Copenhagen Wolves and Unwanted coming up. Can't jump too far in the future, James.
Yeah. So we've got dAt. We've got dAt coming up. You looking forward to dAt?
Yeah, they got some.
Got any more dAt
Russian?
puns?
No, I'm
going to get them out of the system.
Exactly. That's what I was
now.
trying to do, get them out of the way with. But they're going to have a really, really hard time, I think, in this match. Mouse Sports. I mean, Chris J, Alu, they are beasts.
How much information do we have on dAt, though? We've seen them at one LAN so far.
Yeah, well, at LAN, their performance was questionable. They weren't stand out, but they were fairly stand out online. And of course, before they actually qualified by taking out Flipside. And Flipside, that was when Flipside were playing. I think it was a lineup like Schneider, Modi. Wait, who? Hang on, I'm crashing and burning here. Sentries. It was. I'll remember later. It was some really good Swedes basically in a mixed team. And they managed to actually take them out. And the names will come back to me in a bit.
A mixed team is a mixed team, though.
But they are Swedes.
End of the day, they are Swedes. But
they're the Swedish mixed teams.
Yeah, well, mixed. As far as I'm concerned, mixed team's still a mixed team. I'll always bet on a team versus a mixed team,
yeah,
as long as they're of reasonable skill,
Yeah,
there we go.
Either way, that are fairly new when it comes to
they're new to the big, all the lights
team.
and the cameras and
exactly.
So it's going to be a learning experience, hopefully a good one to see them in this match.
Yeah, exactly. And
so
Mouse Sports are the ultimate test as well. Like for me, Mouse Sports are just put them with Epsilon, and to me, those are the two teams that I think will actually win just on paper. Mouse Sports just look fantastic recently. They've had their ups and their downs, and they've been under a lot of criticism. Of course, though, Chris J and Ali are forever beloved and can do no wrong. Other than that, though, Mouse Sports, people have been looking for some bigger results from them lately. I think they're going to start delivering because some of the stuff I've seen from them recently has been really strong. So I'm actually very excited to see what dAt can do online here.
Yeah. Sorry, I had something to say, but then I was distracted by the comfort of my DX Racer chair. So you'll have to forgive me. But I'm looking forward to seeing Flamey from that team.
How far back does it go? Be careful because
it goes all the way back.
If you want to turn.
If any of you were at DreamHack Valencia this year, you may have seen the guy with his chair completely flat, spinning around on the floor. That was me. So hello, if you saw me doing that. I'm very childish indeed. So yeah, but back to the match. Yeah, I think we have 9 people on the server at the moment. Possibly 9.5 if someone's like connecting, maybe their legs in but not their arm. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Flamey is the star for that team. I mean, you hear a lot more about him than you hear about the rest of the team. So I think to this date, in terms of streams and so on, the rest of the team is. I want to see what they have to offer as well, because you can't win a match with one player. So I want to see how they play, who's aggressive, who's passive, etc. Do we know what map it is?
We'll get it from production any moment. But you're talking about the name competition earlier with what was it? Krauter Humpen?
Krauter Humpen.
Krauter Humpen. I actually feel like World Edit from dAt. That's like I like that name a lot.
I do like that name.
I think that's like
a
really cool name. World Edit. Yeah.
It sounds like a boss from like Deus Ex or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's got some.
It's a cool name. I like it. Yeah. It's
a
bit.
One.
It's a bit kind of Skynet or something.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is. I like it. And he's Russian as well, so it's really cool to see these players develop over time. Hopefully the team sticks together and they find an organization. There's a lot of more organizations popping up to try and support teams lately.
Absolutely. So strength in unity. That's what the Fingermen say in V for Vendetta, isn't it?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I saw that movie.
I like heel characters.
Is that one of your favorite
I'm
movies?
all about the bad guys. Not particularly, no, but they're just menacing people.
What is your favorite movie if you had to just take one from the top of your head? Just throw it out there.
No, I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
No, what about you?
I guess it's pretty hard if you get
You don't even have an answer yourself, and you ask me.
I know, I'm losing right now.
Oh, wait. While we're about 20 seconds into the game. So why did you accidentally kick a badger multiple times?
Well,
we can talk about this during the knife round.
Are you sure? I mean, knife round's pretty important.
No. I want to know why you're a badger abuser. You're a habitual badger abuser, basically.
It only happened 2 or 3 times.
It only happened 2 or 3 times.
Well, I used to have this running route in the countryside, and because it's like the countryside, you know, all manner of animals just running around, and I would take this route, and I was running, and the badgers just darted in between my legs as I was running, so I like inadvertently kicked the badger, but then a second badger came straight afterwards as I was falling over, and I kicked that one as well.
Oh my god!
And I barely struggled to keep myself upright. I was pretty impressed, but then I ran faster because. If you kick a badger, you don't like because they're pretty vicious. They got claws. They got massive claws.
You kicked 2 badgers. You kicked. How does anyone kick 2 badgers?
I don't know. The odds are just
if there was a 3rd badger, would you have kicked that badger as well? I mean, where do you stop? If there are 5 badgers, do you kick 5 badgers?
I mean, as many as it takes, man.
Oh my god.
As many as it takes.
Deary me.
But the thing is, right, is that happened again because it was, you know, it was my running route. So. Obviously, like that was just like I don't know route that they had as well, and it was like the same time of night. But then maybe I was just really like I was not making much progress. I was like running exactly the same pace. And
I really hope somebody rips this conversation and just makes a video and puts it on Reddit. DDK, the badger abuser. I want this sent to PETA. I mean, we need to have a discussion here.
The RSPCA are going to be at the door any moment now.
Now, if that lose this is going to be an epic fail. It was a 4v1. It was a 4v1 here. Oh, and they have lost it as well.
Ali brings it home.
I think when that happens, when it's 4v1, just stand in a line. Let him do whatever he wants. Just stand in a line.
Boost on each
other. Get a trade kill. Stand in a line, get a trade kill. That's all that needs to be done.
You need to boost.
You can do a boost as well
formation.
Because the guy on top can jump over him when he gets close.
He's sandwich him. He can't go anywhere.
Basically, you can stand there like a bunch of like cheerleaders in formation.
Yeah, of
you know, on top of each other, or whatever. Try and make a triangle, whatever. You know.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so Mouse Sports choose the CT side after Alu's 4v1 clutch.
Did he? I can't believe 4v1, James.
Yeah.
That is atrocious.
Didn't Threat do that the other day when we were playing on FACEIT?
Okay. All right. It's like it's not impressive when Threat does it. We'll get into that in a moment because we've got the pistol round going down.
Apply water to that burn.
Yeah, seriously. Here we go. Look, this is the aggressive play we saw from the last match as well. Mouse Sports trying to get a really good idea of the situation. They actually did this in the last match. They saw them play online as well. Did Mouse Sports, and that actually responding well. Blade going to pick himself up a kill there, but this is still slightly to the advantage of Mouse Sports in the sense of they have more of an idea of what's going on. You can see
they haven't seen the bomb though, have they?
They haven't, but they do have 2 players on B, and they're pretty aware of what's going on right now. They're waiting to confirm this, and it looks like they are going to start rotating. In go dAt onto the B bomb site, and just piling in to go through that smoke. This should be easy peasy, but Chris J is going to take down Blade, at least getting one down before he falls, and Alu and Legia looking for the monster performance to bring this home.
So, yeah, they're going to need to pick heads here. You know, it is a pistol round, so it's going to be 1 shot to the head and dead. Alu with a 1v3. Let's see if he can do it again. No!
Oh. Love that angle there.
No easy skins
Yep.
for Alu.
So 1-0, dAt winning their pistol round here. And we get to see how Mouse Sports reacts with, you know, obviously they can choose to just go for the CZs. And we see, okay, there it is.
Double
there
scout
the double
again.
Scout and triple
This
CZ.
is becoming a recurring theme on
this is the
Mirage.
meta.
But where do they use them? That's the thing. Are they going to do double scout on mid like Titan did, or are they going to put one on B?
Well, you can see Chris J. Well, the way that Sean Gez did it in that Mirage round is he actually went short first in the round for some picks. So quick movement short, then he fell back to the car on B. We see Chris J with his scout going straight for the car. Ooh. Oh, that angle so tight. Lovely stuff there.
Expect the unexpected. Nobody would have expected that. But,
and 2 of them have been tagged, by the way. That's pretty big.
This is a good start because the CTs haven't lost any players yet. And that looking to possibly boost someone's CPL, or maybe they're just having a look, but they're going to be patient now, especially with 2 people tagged, you know, and they're going to be fully aware. Those people could die any corner on this map. They can just get savaged by one of these P-shooter CZs. So they need to play this very slow, but not too slow, because if they find themselves in a situation where they lack time and they have to get the bomb down, they could lose the round without all dying.
And you can see that dAt are pretty afraid as well. Like, they are really feeling the...
Here we go.
Here. And the CZ's really coming into play after the scouts opening up the round. Here goes Bondik from the back. And dAt taking control once again. Bondik with the switch over towards that little crawl space through into CPL. Alu gonna force
Look at
his
the
way
HP
through.
on the T's. 2 HP, 15 HP. Oh, and it's only Blade left. They have got the bomb down, but this round is pretty much done. Or am I going to eat my words? MN does have a helmet, full armor and helmet, so that's going to be in their favor, especially when the T's are so down. So that finally we've seen the Scout used. Maybe it is OP after all. But the thing is, I mean, I say that in jest. It was used very, very well by the CTs on that map. The angle from the CTA on the bomb site looking towards short was brilliant. I haven't seen it executed like that on an eco round, and I very much doubt that we're expecting that.
It's definitely a little risky because you get the exposure from slope. But
It is, but I think he had 2 teammates on site to cover him while he had that angle there.
Definitely really nice. They played it as it should be played. Get the scout shots in before the CZ comes into play. Here goes the Molotov from Chris J, and in go the team of dAt onto the B bomb side. And this is a great setup here from Mouse Force, and you can see it's pretty much full eco. And they're just going to go for that plant. And the PD50 from Blade, oh, they didn't get the bomb down, it was close. They got 1 player down, but good effort. But here comes the buy now for dAt.
It was a nice anti-eco there from Leisure. He bought the UMP because he knew he was up against...
you mean the UMP?
He bought the UMP, yeah. He had the UMP. Quite literally. which is good for 2 reasons. It gives him extra money for the kills. But also, if the T's managed to kill him and pick it up, they did kill him. I'm not sure if they picked it up, but it's going to do limited damage to his teammates who are going to have armor versus an M4, etc.
Yeah, and here we're going to see a very big spread from dAt all across the map. If they can get a couple picks, or at least a pick from Palace. I mean, they really want this A split. I feel like this really looks like a strong A split setup. As we can see, Flamey actually getting really deep in there. As you can spot Flamey there in the smoke. He has yet to be spotted. Look at that on the right through the X-ray. We see Lily. Taps in the right. Sorry. Oh my goodness.
Let's see if Flamey can get an entry frag here. It looks like Ubig's going to beat him to it. And that is going to give them control over the jungle area as the smoke goes down. Great team play here from the terrorists, but have they found the guy on the ladder? No, and KZY gets the frag on Flamey. Now manages to burn some time, getting another frag before he gets taken out by Bondic there.
And in comes Anu, and Leggy is waiting for Anu to make a move here. And there goes some nades here from Leggy. Still got another flash to throw. And Ali trying to find himself an angle, and straight through the smoke from World Edit. Very nicely done. But it is a 1-on-2 at the moment for Bondic. Over by the slope, the bomb ticking away. It's a great position. He has to make it a 1-on-1, and he has to do it fast. There it is. Bomb still ticking away. This is such a difficult position. And just tagging away. Oh no, he gets it! Oh, Bondic. Trying to be a bit too safe. And
That was crazy. That was a very difficult situation for Leisure, but the T's just didn't want to peek enough to show the head, and it didn't pay off for them. But I just want to say that was a really good smoke push by World Edit there, because it was a good calculation, because the CTs are unlikely to just be standing behind a smoke, say in a jungle area, because it's a competitive clock here. It's not a matchmaking clock. They have to push the fight, so they're more than likely going to be on the stairs, and that's 2 fast picks on A from Bondic, and that's gonna. Oh my God, Alu just brings it back with 2 frags with AWP. Almost gets the 3rd, but World Edit takes him out. This is a war of attrition right now, with slightly to the T's advantage. The bomb is down. This is going to be a hard retake for the CTs here.
But Chris J going to come in from the back, take down Flamey, march onto the site, and now we have a very good little team play situation from Chris J and Leggy though. But they have a player on slope to deal with, and a player in Palace, and Chris J going to go for the smoke defuse. This is kind of nice if if only his teammates stayed alive just a little bit longer to deal with World Edit, that could have gone his way. But yeah, despite Anu's efforts, they are going to lose that one, and Bondic with the double entry frag there, that was just made the round there for dAt. They got in the site so fast. Very, very well done from dAt. They're showing us pretty strong overall play at the moment.
Yeah, it's 3-2, so the trades are coming thick and fast. The CTs have an AWP and a scout this round, so we'll see how they choose to execute the scout on this occasion. They've got 2 people looking to push. But Bondic is ready, gets Tabson gets the trade kill there, which I'm sure Threat will be very happy about. So it is a 4-on-4 Leisure, however, only has the P shooter. Again, we've seen the P shooter played on this kind of short area, it's a good place. It's close quarters. You could possibly get 2 frags at the same time if they don't check the area properly and try and run past. So
nice. It's all about connector right now, and Alu's just going to keep it locked down. They were really playing for that. They have a man who was near Slope and Palace, and now after that, they're really not liking their chances. They're going to go for the B, and
they've still got a guy wandering around T-spawn now. Ubik looking to go into A plat, so I don't know if he's going to run distraction here. The bomb is in the middle of the B bomb site here, and they have no idea, and that's going to be the bomb plant unless...
Oh, just barely not going down. 40 seconds now left on the clock for Ubik. You can... there's hope.
There's a little bit of hope, but he's not going to get to the bomb site before the CTs manage to set up and get their positions. All the entrances to the bomb site now will be shut off, and there's an A going to bring him down to 67. That's a nice pick on Alu, and now the CTs are in trouble because Leisure's got 20 HP, but there are 20 seconds left on the clock.
Ubik has no idea at all where they are, and great round from Mouse Sports there. I mean, really shutting down connector was... That was what they really wanted there. I mean, they had this situation where they're trying to push through. Alu turned around and then boom. And the problem was that there was no situation for a trade. So Alu can just stand there and then get probably another free frag with the AWP if they're to run through the smoke grenade. So it was a good decision from dAt to change up very quickly. And they did get in, but... it was just shy of being good enough to take the round.
That made it quite difficult for dAt because when that pick happened on connector, they still had a guy hanging around T-spawn, just waiting to see what was what. They had him in T-spawn and had 2 guys in B-app, so they were spread really thin. And when you're in T-spawn, the rotate is a long way, takes a long time. That was a nice pick on the eco from dAt, but they do find themselves in a 4v1 here. Oh, and that is a long-range shot from the CZ, and look at that, it's left KZY on 9 HP. So, you know, make what you will of that, but CZ, I do believe, still needs some work.
I don't know.
But my issue to CZ is the statistics of the bullets are exactly the same as the P250, yet it pretty much fires like a rifle, and it's the same price. So if it fires that fast, why is it the same price?
Nice take there from Mouse Sports. We'll return to the CZ discussion in a bit as this round unfolds. Oh,
look, it's not the time to buy skins, right? You can't. It's too late to bet on the match on CS:GO Lounge, dude.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Too compelling. I feel compelled. And Legia, look at this good position from him. He's going to be pushing through. He might not have any idea how many players are just behind this smoke, though. So Legia going to have to react really fast, really well. Boom, first frag onto Blade, trying to get out of there. He cannot, though. The trade is too quick, too fast from Ubik right there. Tabson, Alu, close to stop this bomb from going down. Flamey with a great trade. Alu, it's all on you against Flamey and Bondic. Spot the first player in-house there. Gets the shot onto Bondic. Flamey around the corner, and he's going to find the kill onto Alu. Well done to dAt once again. Mouse Sports team just one step behind. That
was really unfortunate for Leisure in apps because he had no idea that there were 2 or even 1 player in the smoke. If he had been aware, then he could, like, the smoke played to his advantage there. Yeah. And after he got the first pick, the T's coming through the smoke are not going to see him. He's going to have all day to shoot them down. However, you know, if he stayed to the side, he would have been in a better position. But, you know, the more you know, hindsight and all that, he had no idea what they were there, turned around, got shot in there. I think he got shot in the head while he was running away, and then they pushed the smoke in. He had like 6 HP left.
Oh my god, Bondic, so smart. We've got to talk about the Palace play afterwards from both teams there, but we go to a 3-on-3 situation, always going to favour the terrorists. But Alu, you know, on top of those stairs with that AWP, a force to be reckoned with, yet to find a frag. There will be the first one. Flamey and Blade left, but Flamey's pretty weak. We can see that they have all this time left in the round, and if, you know, with that pick there from Flamey, Blade is going to turn around, and he is ready for this play on A. If they delay it just a little bit, they're going to force the CTs to split up site to site, which is what's happening. And so that's a wonderful amount of time to delay. Now they can go in for the 2v1. It's going to be on the player Mouse Sports, which is it's going to be on Tabson here to actually delay for his teammate to get there and go for the retake. This is going to be very hard otherwise if that player, right?
the good thing for Flamey here and the dAt team is Flamey has the AK but doesn't have the bomb, so he's a dangerous player who needs to rip heads while his teammate tries to make it to the bomb site and get the bomb down. So that's the one dynamic working in his favor right now with 17 HP. So he throws the smoke down so they can plant for short / jungle / A slope. And tabseN going to get shot down to 14 HP. Still going to be aggressive now. Both teammates in the same place. But
oh no way! Chris J with that shot through the smoke, almost pulling the trigger for the second.
Chris Jesus. Oh man, that was a very nice shot. That was Chris J.
That was Chris J.
But it wasn't enough to win the round, and they do find themselves on a Nico. We've got 4 P shooters in the house. We've seen what they can do so far. From the Ts, in fact, I do feel that they're stronger on CT side, just from the nature of how they hold the corners.
I saw someone on the forum suggest, actually, but hold that thought. We see Casey with aggressive pusher. This could go well. Ooh, got to turn a corner. How are you going to find the kill instead on you, Beacon? That gun might not be so easily accessible, and they don't even want to go for it. They got themselves some CZs. They'd be happy. And with that frag, that's also going to give them a little bit of info. They know that dAt are playing defensively. They know that they have no right to be in mid, so they're just working everything else that they can. So far, it's actually going fairly well for them.
Ali's got the Victoria's Secret tiger striped CZ. And aggressive position taken up by the CT, so it's going to be hard for the Ts to push. And they're all spread out as well, which is...
No, I can't believe he didn't get that kill.
Yeah, being spread out against an eco is very dangerous. Because you're...
Oh, hello, bomb dropped.
Yeah, I mean, for these reasons, there's...
Oh, Alu! Can you believe it? He gets the next one as well. Picks it up, no scope, flicks it. Unreal action here from the Finnish superstar Alu.
It's still also play for as the CTs don't have... Oh, actually, no, it's not, because there's only 19 seconds left. So this round, unless something goes horribly wrong, is going to go to the CTs.
Good shot there from Flamey.
Yeah, even broke the camera with that one. So yeah, I mean, you've seen how a lot of teams play on Inferno as T when they're up against an eco. They generally just stay together in a massive clump and kind of slowly go up mid, slowly go to arch or do whatever else they do. Even after the first frag that the CT's got, the terrorists were completely spread out, just one by one, which I think personally is not the best idea versus an eco, because A, you've got nobody to trade kill. If you get surprised with these CZs, you're dead. You know, and if you've got no one for the trade kill there, it's when you're spread out like that, so thin versus the CZs, it's generally not going to go in your favor.
Yeah, certainly, and I just want to again throw props to Ali there, because had he not won that fight, they wouldn't have got the bomb down, they wouldn't have had a 3-on-2. So
yeah, that was an insane shot there with the AWP in the previous round from Ali.
Yeah, I mean, if that was a 3-on-2 where they have the bomb, they have a huge advantage. But Ali just making that extra kill there,
yeah,
just completely makes it just
another difficult thing is like when you're all spread out like that, you have no one to flash you in for corners and so on. The Ts can choose to be aggressive. They chose to be aggressive, and they got one frag. And then, for the most part, they just held angles, most of them, while one of them pushed, and that just made it...
Oh, look at this. Oh no, Ali misses the shot, but going for the repeats there. And look at this, Mouse Sports, all in the underpass. And this aggressive play that they are going with right now is really cool to see. It's unlucky for them that it didn't actually yield a result here, but they are still 7-4 on the round scoreline here. And we're seeing all these players trying to move their way in. tabseN getting some great support there as he locks down Slope. Key position to lock down. Gunning down another player there with the support of Alu over at Shadow. And it's all on tabseN versus Blade. Blade with 2 points of health. He is there on the stairs, and tabseN crawling through the smoke. And he finds the shot, and 8-4. And I want to see more rounds like that from Mousesports. It's just so exciting.
Yeah, that had a lot of information at a certain point in that round when there were 3 players in mid. They saw at least 2 of them mid, and you could see they kind of tried to push A because of that, but I think maybe they pushed it a little bit too slow, and it just didn't work out for them there, which is unfortunate. And Mousesports, with a good CT side so far, 8-4 in their favor, and that finding themselves on an eco, which Mousesports should get 9 here. So this is going to be a fantastic round for them, and we've got a Glock train coming into B. that's going to be a, well, it could be a bomb plant, but there's already 1, 2 CTs on the B bomb site, so.
Chris J's there, pulls out the USP instead of going for the reload. And Ali will finish off the last guy to make it 9-4. So Mouz Sports really rolling that at this point on the CT side. Obviously just a couple rounds left now, and
that need the 9-6, because
really
9-4 is, you know, I mean, like 11-4 is going to be really hard. That's a lot of rounds. I mean, it's doable. It's more doable on this map if you have a strong CT side than other maps. But it's not going to be easy. You know, they have to win the pistol, for one, and they have to get their economy rolling, and they have to stop the bomb plants. Because if they don't keep the bomb plants down, then their economy can be stretched by force buys.
And I have to point out that I think that the way Mouz Sports played that was so awesome. It's they didn't quite execute it perfectly, and we're seeing that dAt are able to kind of exploit this by playing defensively. But at the same time, we had such a cool setup, and you know, just all in a line across here on the map, just all tight together, able to make the refragging possible. And it is unpredictable too. You don't really expect the positions they're going to be holding, and that they are trying again to exploit this by playing patiently, and they are at a man advantage here. Mouz Sports not in the best position to deal with this. KZ is going to have to come out huge, because dAt are hitting the A split right now. Right now. Oh yeah. And finally they go in. And Chris J will even things up, but there is the trade. So Mouz Sports, one man down, and dAt still making their way in so slowly, so methodical and systematic with this push they are, as now tabseN is left alone, but Blade is really weak, so here he goes, he gets the 1-on-1, it's a free frag right there, and now with the bomb down, bondik can go wherever he wants, and he knows exactly where tabseN is at this point in time, although now it's unclear if he's going CT or through jungle.
Yeah, he's seen the flash there, bondik, but he hasn't peeked CT yet. But tabseN is looking in all the wrong directions, and bondik just playing the patient. He's just going to wait to hear the diffuse sound, although tabseN may look to clear CT before going for the diffuse, or he'll just go for the raw diffuse. Oh, okay. If that, I was worried for a second there, because that spray.
Yeah. A little bit.
It just wasn't there for it. It just wasn't there for him. That was a fair few bullets.
Firing spuds. So that was really a shame, because of course, you know, tabseN had to check slope because it's the bomb. I mean, actually, if the bomb is planted there, it's kind of unlikely that he's going to be playing slope, but you just never know. And if he is slope and he's playing the peak game, it is so insanely hard to deal with. So he kind of felt like he had to check it, although it was planted in a spot where if a guy was on slope, he'd have to run for like 3 seconds to actually face you if you were diffusing behind the boxes. But either way, we're going to see Mouz Sports now with a 9-5 scoreline, with dAt trying to bring it to that 9-6, and tabseN going to take out flamie there with that little push, falling back, not trying to get greedy or take too much for granted.
Yeah, Chris J was spotted early in B apps and took a bit of damage there, but the CT still managed to get the early pick despite exposing the position of the AWP. And yet, there was a re-peek on B, and Chris J managed to get the frag, and now Ali with the second AWP on A takes out World Edit, and it is a 5-on-2 in the last round of this first half on Mirage. So I can't see the T's pulling this one out. bondik with 12 HP.
And, is he going to fall down? And then rest peacefully.
Does not look like the most comfortable position to end the first half. So 10-5 to Mouz Sports. This is doable for dAt. It's a lot better than... it's only one round, but it's a lot better than it being 11-4.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Gives them a little more breathing space, but the pistol round is still critical.
And playing a team like Mouz Sports, and we saw, you know, how many aggressive players they're comfortable with. Ah, yes, I wanted to highlight, actually, even I didn't get to do it. They did this a couple of times where they snuck 2 players like this on the CT side. They're both like that, on this angle. So if, you know, the guy that gets the angle first, I can't draw straight lines with this wireless mouse, he gets fragged. This guy can easily refrag. The guys behind him can easily refrag it. And that was so cool that they did it like that, obviously. And so we're seeing bondik with the... That was strange.
We've got the T's stacked on the A bomb site, but how long until they expose their position? It looks like the CTs have a read, and we've got 4 people on the A bomb site already, so this could be a good hold. We've got the standard nades out here. But they haven't smoked CT. He's got the frag instead. Oh, that's a really sneaky position there from Flamer, who's running around trying to reload his gun. But it gets taken out by Chris J. It's a nice one tap on Blade.
Yeah, 3 bullets left in the chamber. And
can they get the bomb down though? The bomb is on the floor. No one's got it at the moment.
This is getting a little bit awkward, but looks like Ubik now is the man to do it. 1-on-3. Not going to find it though. And well, actually, with that kind of play, what I like to see sometimes, which is really cool, is if the Ts just don't stop and they just keep running through CT spawn. That's sometimes like incredibly hard to stop because the CTs end up in this position like here and here, often when they're coming for the retake. And if you manage to clear all the way through here, then you get a really big advantage if they try to go through there, and you get pretty much a free entry into B. So you can do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
You don't see it super often. Sometimes you do see it, and it's pretty cool. But
if you send one person to like B apps to just hang around and manage to do that, then that could be a colossal round for the Ts if it comes off. But, so you see, it's the anti-eco here. You see 3 guys together on mid, and that's going to be no, it's not a nade. It's another smoke on mid, and we've got Ubik playing short with a USP. I think it's more useful for a guy with CZ to be in that position.
Yeah,
you could potentially take out 2 people at the same time. But there we go. All the Mouse Sports players do have helmets, so it's going to take more than one shot with the USP to take them out here.
We do see that KZ does manage to take down Blade. Well did it to fall as well, so they are slowly getting whittled away here.
Yeah, and the bomb is rotating towards the A bomb site as the B bomb site is cleared out. And the remaining player, Ubik, just...
he took the silencer off that USP.
Yeah, no James Bond for him. He's looking for the gun butts.
Oh, yeah. It does sound like kind of cool without the USP. I bet he's going to pick up the CZ now. But first he will reload it. It's the best play-by-play commentary ever.
I got it.
He's going the slow clap, the golf clap. He goes for
that was like reading a nursery book or something.
Goes for the reload.
I was going to fall asleep there. I was like, can I have my Ribena now? All right, so that's a clean round for Mouse Sports, and they find themselves at 12-5. That did lose the pistol round, and
very conservative again. No nades, armor on Ubik.
Yeah,
but no. What was that? 2 CZs. So quite conservative.
Ubik's the first to go down as well. Maybe it was a misfire, or I don't know.
They are making it happen though with the mid aggression. It's a 3-on-3. Flamey just has his eyes set on that weapon. He wanted it badly, but he is going to get gunned down. Blade might be able to find something here as he does turn the corner, snaps the neck of Chris J, runs for the gun, and this is a fantastic position considering they have the bomb here. But Blade is going in once again, and you can see Blade just trying to go for that duel over connector, but Mouse Sports pull it back. Either way, though, making 3 kills there, it's really going to keep the economy honest here, or as honest as they possibly can keep it for the Ts. And they always have to be trying to get those frags at this point to force those rebuys of the weapons, so they can get closer and closer to forcing ecos and getting those free rounds. Because it's not just getting the free rounds on the ecos. On the ecos, if you manage to get the clean rounds, which you have the highest percentage chance to do on an eco against an eco, you get way more money. You actually get to build up your money a lot. But of course, we're on the 19th round now.
I don't have to tell you guys that this is a critical round for that. Well, that it has the AWP. Oh, and they just get savaged. A bit too aggressive, too late into the round from the CTs. And they had no one covering top mid. And well, that it. That's like $6,000 down the drain there. And this could be curtains for them here. It is a 4-on-2. And that's just unfortunate. I mean, they went for the aggressive look down to underpass, but they just left themselves exposed in mid for far too long. Yeah. And just gave 3 kills away. They're just hanging themselves up on meat hooks. And yeah, this is going to be, they're going to... do they force now? It's going to be 14-5 if they don't win this round. Do they force, or do they eco and just try and win every single round?
It is... I guess...
I think I feel
how many rounds have they lost in a row now?
I feel like they gambled to try and get a quick pick, but I don't know that it was that necessary. I mean, see, Mirage is a map where you can, if you have a strong CT defense, you can do really well and you can get a lot of rounds together. But
they can force it, I think, if they have the full consecutive money bonus, around lost money bonus. They can force it if that's the case because they got the 2 weapons saved and everything. If they do manage to keep this save, which they should.
Flamey has picked up the AWP. How much money do they have left?
It's not a lot, but again, if they have that $3,400, from the 5-round loss.
Riches to rags.
Then they can get they will go for the buy for sure. I think they will just go for the buy. They got the AWP, they got the AK. They just should do it. They just should do it no matter what. Oh, never mind.
No.
Never mind.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Now they're gonna go. They're not gonna go.
They took the kind. It's like he just took the wrapping off the Kinder Egg, and the Kinder Egg was just stolen from his clutches. And someone just threw it and just ate the whole thing with the toy inside. Just swallowed it whole.
Oh my god!
In his face.
That is. It's the stuff of nightmares. And they're going to go for the straight-up play on B, and that actually could be a very good call considering that dAt only have Ubik here positioned to deal with this. And Chris J already watching window, going to catch Flamey jumping through. This is not looking so great for dAt. Ubik going to pick himself up that M4 though and go to town on the members of Mouse Sports.
Wow,
like
this
only 2 left.
It's a 2v1. Like all I saw was swinging. And this is definitely doable for Bondic here, but he needs to find a first kill soon.
And he's going to get taken out by Tabson. If he can get the quick one-on-one, snap the neck of Tabson with that AK, then he's got a great chance to make it happen. But if you don't get it quickly, then it's impossible. The two guys continually re-peeking you from one angle, then the other, But 15-5 now, and we're going to see these guys buying fully.
That need 10 rounds out of 10 rounds here to go into MR5 overtime.
Warded going for the peek on mid. He's going to find it.
He's going to back off and play a bit more passively now.
To get 2 kills there.
Oh, very nice there.
Spazzing out.
Yeah, this is a good start for World Edit.
Oh, he gets a tag as well, and Aliu has a Guardian Angel, but it's not very good. It does actually end up going down. That's the 4th kill for World Edit. Looking for the ace. Ubik to steal it away from him, but World Edit.
He's gone nuts, but is it too late? He's just gone absolutely bananas.
World Edit to bring it home. If World Edit has he hasn't got the best spawn in the world. I mean, it'd be quite nice to see him with some really good spawn timing to just get the quick frags. He's actually going to take it towards A.
Is he going to go mid or is he going to go lower A? Oh no,
he could go Palace as well. He's going to go for Palace, the Palace peak with the AWP. This is really nice as well. Of course, though, it's. I think Mouse Sports do this move a lot, so they're probably.
It's an important thing to talk about. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Wow.
But it's worth noting his timing there. He looked at the long angle, but then after a few seconds, obviously, the T's could be there already and coming close. So he adjusted his position so he can take out people peeking close or far at the same time. However, Chris J took him out anyway.
Flamey. He has to win this. He has to kill 4 players or his team lose. Wouldn't want to be Flamey right now.
World Edit has no faith in the 1v4.
Yeah. World Edit GGing it for his team. Flamey going to take down Chris J. Going to get a free second on Tapson.
Hey, this is doable. Lager's got 10 HP here.
Yep.
This is entirely doable, but it's not going to be easy.
Oh,
that is a very, very unfavorable bomb plant.
Oh! Lighting it up.
Salt in the wound. That's going to burn a lot of time.
There's just no way. He's been waiting for him to peak. Does manage to take down KZ, but there's just surely not enough time for him to play against Legia. Legia out with the headshot, and boom, Mousesport 16-6. And it was a very, very strong result from Mousesports. And I mean, that was expected. They are a solid team. They got amazing performers. I mean, they were all just playing immaculately. And I loved the aggressive moves we saw from them on the CT side. They had such a range of setups. Keeping dAt guessing, and dAt couldn't quite find a way around it.
Yeah, Mousesports just had an excellent CT side there. They got all the rounds they needed. They won the pistol. That maybe, I think you have a choice. There isn't necessarily a wrong choice, but they overextended themselves in mid by peeking the wrong places too long. Basically, they had no cover from top mid, and 2 of them got shut down in their first full buy round on the CT side, and that really kind of crushed their chances there. I mean, we had a huge round from World Edit, but it was too little, too late, basically. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they opt for a more solid round on that first buy, then we could still be watching the match here. They could have brought it all the way back, but they chose one option. It didn't happen to be the right one on this occasion, and Mousesports just closed it out.
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think of what the best plays were there for me. I think I'm gonna say World at its 4-man with the AWP, but also Alu's pick up
but you
the
got to
AWP
think of the
and
importance
hip
of
shot.
it. Yeah, I mean, what
That was
what
pretty.
did World at its clutch mean at the end of it?
It didn't really
just
much.
one round from 6, was it? But
Yeah.
Alu's round was critical for them.
Yes,
It
that
was an eco round. It savaged the economy.
it turned it from an not an impossible situation, but a very hard to win 3 versus 2 for the CTs, where they have to split up, and the terrorists should get the man advantage. Into a ridiculous situation where the bomb is even lost.
It was a good example.
2 on 4, so
it was a good example of what I feel is a dangerous strategy versus an eco round, especially on a map with lots of corners like Mirage, where you just have one person here, one person here, one person here, one person here. You've got no chances of trade kills. You've got no chances of. If you think about it, the CTs are they're gonna be around corners like this. If you can't flash them in and you've got no one there for the trade kill, like, it makes it a lot harder to win the round, especially if the CTs don't overextend themselves in the wrong places. So, you know, it's worthwhile to think about that and how people approach the anti-eco rounds.
certainly. And to wrap that one up, we actually have Copenhagen Wolves against Unwanted, which is a desperately sad name. And and considering how many times these guys have switched teams as well, maybe they do feel unwanted.
Cruel irony.
But they shouldn't, because they're fantastic players. You got XML Michael there. You got Pyth there. Pyth has perhaps switched the teams the most of anybody.
No one can pronounce his name.
It's Pith. It is Pith. I know it's Pith, but Pyth sounds cooler, because I think
apparently
it's
it's not Pith or Pyth.
What? Really?
Yeah, apparently it's something that you have
Bob?
to pronounce like you have an orange in your mouth, or I don't know. But
I'm just going to go with Bob from now on.
I think he needs to make a YouTube channel, a YouTube video, telling us how to pronounce his name.
Can I just?
Because it's not Pith, it's not Pyth, it's not Pearl. I don't know what it is.
But I'm going to stick with Pyth.
It's fine with me.
All right, what are you going to go with? Should we keep
I'm
some
going to go
consistency
with
here?
you say Pyth, I'll say Pith.
Are you going to? Oh, but we can't. We have to stay
Stuart,
the same.
Stuart says Pith. I'm going with Stuart.
all right,
Does
guys.
that make me a traitor?
We're going to discuss this off camera. We'll see you guys after the break.
But how can I associate with a badger abuser? I don't know. I've got to go with Stuart.